Hey everyone, welcome to our data pack for the NASCAR iRacing Class C Fix Series. This next week we're going to be at Talladega Super Speedway, and this week we've got a qualifying run online up for you guys to analyze and see what you can do a little bit differently to possibly improve your qualifying position. Um, and you'd think that qualifying's not too important here at Talladega, but it really is, and it's important to get right and start up as close to the front as you possibly can. If your goal is to win the race, you definitely need to consider qualifying as best as you possibly can. It's really difficult, especially late in the race when everybody gets 3 and 4 wide to make up any ground. And if you start up front, typically if you use the right strategy, you can stay there. So this video will start on my warm-up lap. And let's go up here to the top and select that first lap. And it's going to load up, and this shows as I get up to speed. It's really important to get up through the gears right. And as you can see, I didn't really get off the throttle much at all when I shifted there. So obviously, like other plate tracks, we're gonna be running the top lane for the first 2 laps, and the truck really doesn't get up to speed as much. It doesn't get to its top speed within those 2 laps. So the higher you can run, the better. You don't want to scrub off any speed by, just making a mistake and getting too close to the wall and then having to jerk the wheel back. So maintain a consistent distance from the wall and try to be really smooth with the wheel. As you can see, we're still climbing in speed. Get up to about 176. So let's go to lap 2, and you'll see that I'll still continue to gain speed. And turn off this full screen mode. So we do lose a little speed in the turns. That's normal. You only get down to about 175 through 1 and 2 on your first lap. This is our first timed lap. We've still got 1 more to go, so we're gonna still maximize the amount of distance we covered. Almost hitting 178 into turn 3 there, so close. And VRS is really nice for situations like this where it's so difficult to gain any kind of time on your competition. You can really see immediately where you need to pick up a little bit of time. So through the trial here on my first lap, I actually cut down a little bit, and that just helps me run a straighter line through the trial, so I don't scrub as much speed before I hit the line. And as you can see, 178.56 entering turn 1. It's pretty good, and just right next to that yellow line, and we float out to about the middle part of the track, maybe a little bit higher. And then halfway down the backstretch, we start just kind of aiming the car down lower and lower, very gradually. We don't abruptly turn at all. And then by the time we enter turn 3, we're right on the bottom. And hold a steady line through there. And off turn 4, we don't really slide up hardly at all. Maybe like a half a truck width. And then we cut down to the apron, get right next to that grass, hold it steady, and this takes a little bit of practice, but once you do that, you can really pick up a lot of time, and it's very, very useful technique. So that was a 53.659, and that was a pretty decent lap. I feel like that you could get a good qualifying start with that lap in any split that you find yourself in. But that's it for this week, guys. I just want to quickly point out that we've got coaching sessions available on VRS. We've got one-on-one sessions, and you can request a session for me. I'm here at the top of this list, and then Ray Alfala is also a oval coach, and he's going for his fourth championship in the NASCAR Peak Antifreeze Series on Tuesday, so not a bad person to get a class from. We've also got group coaching available, and I'm offering a C-fixed group coaching sessions. So if you want, you can organize a group of your friends, up to 6 drivers, and we can have a group class together, and it could be a lot of fun. So be sure to hit me up on Twitter or Facebook or the iRacing forums or on here, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, that's it for this week. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and we will see you next week.